And we're back. Welcome, gentle viewers, to the last episode of Pacific Drive.
This is really it, huh? The end of the road. Soon we'll finally see for ourselves what caused the mass hallucination, and what Tobias and Alan died for.
And whether it was all worth it.
Oof. Couldn't have said it better myself, Francis and Toppy.
Francis,
Yeah?
thank you for trusting me when you had every reason not to. Getting to this point together with you, it makes me feel like my old self again.
It's been an honor to watch you work, Dr. Turner.
Would you look at that? I just remembered to actually use the fuel that we get from this. We need to siphon it. So it hasn't actually been helping us this entire time. We just had a lot of fuel. So there's a two-step process of refilling. I remember to put the car in park. You can clap for me anytime. This is kind of annoying. Ah, why does the car bounce every once in a while? Okay. You know what? Let's take our Olympium torch that we've never used before. Whoa! Look at how fast that gets repaired. It's awesome. And just get our car nice and souped up for this final part. Nice. Oops. And put the car in drive. Heal ourselves.
These gamma readings, are they real? I can't even begin to guess what could be outputting this much radiation.
Some sort of energy reservoir, a massive fission reaction, or
A portal.
Atlantis.
What?
If this thing really leads us to Atlantis, I'm turning in my PhD.
God, if only Tobias were here to see it.
I would have liked to hear his take on all this. For once. All right, driver. You're almost to the threshold. Remember, Francis and I have got your back. Once you get that car to the well, we'll keep the gamma ray burst under control for as long as we can. Whatever happens, whatever state you find yourself in, the arc device will be your safety net. Use it. Get back to us, you hear me?
Ready when you are, driver.
Oh, crap. Park! Did I crash into something? Oops. Some road cones. Just wanted to get a good look at this before I drove into it. It's so cool. Whatever it is. While I leave the car on top of some road work.
It's
opening. Godspeed, driver.
We're going to the well.
Hoppy? Hoppy!
Did it work? What's the energy output? Damn it, Alan, I'm fine. Light nearly blinded me. Can you read it?
Yeah, let me see. 500 kilojoules? Hoppy, what is this?
The future. I call it limb waves.
Wow, Alan and Oppie, huh? Working together. Many, many years ago. 60 years ago or something. Is this the Arda logo or something like that? Here are some graphs and waves. Whoa! It startled me. Ow! Took some fall damage there.
Coffee delivery.
Alan, gosh. Is it that time already?
So, about leaving Arda. I was thinking, how about by Christmas?
Yes, maybe. I just need to solve this instability issue. I loathe to think about leaving the Olympic Peninsula like this.
There's always more to do.
I know. I'm sorry.
And I love you for it. I'm just wondering if you'll really be able to walk away from all this. It's okay if you can't.
You abandoned the world to work here beside me. Fair is fair.
Len Tech is a world-changing discovery. Your world-changing discovery. Fairness isn't even a consideration.
We agreed to have children, and I'm not having them in this hellhole.
Good, because I'd love to have 8.
Then I hope you're ready to carry at least half of those yourself.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, that's tragic. That's what they were gonna do until he died. No wonder she didn't want to go. After that. Maybe we should read this. Just so we sort of have context to what's going on. The end of the road, approach the well. It's time to bring the car to the well, to release the remnants' hold on you for good. Who knows what you'll find there, but with Oppie and Francis on your side, this is the best chance you have at surviving this thing. That's another one of these jump pads, probably. Whee! Now it's fun. That's scary. Ow. Ooh.
Tobias,
Nice
the movers are
flooring.
here. Wait, why aren't you packed?
I ain't going.
The evacuation orders.
Evacuation orders can go to hell. We leave and we never see the inside of these walls again. All the things we've been investigating, The ripple, the echoes from the swamp, they'll all fade away. I'm gonna stay and chase down these stories, wherever they take me.
Tobias,
Stay here. With me.
Guys, that breaks my heart.
You here to quote?
I'm here to deliver the committee's decision. You have been found guilty of doctoring experimental data. This action is in clear violation of artist scientific integrity. Judgment has been rendered. You may stay and work, but your clearance will be lowered to level 3.
So I'm to be a glorified flash cleaner.
Take it as a win. You could have been court-martialed instead.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked that much better.
What I like has no bearing on this decision. See you on Monday, Dr. Cook.
Oof. No wonder Francis never told Tobias about that. Must have been such a blow. Trash can! Got anything for me? No. It's hard to see all these computers and not be able to dismantle them for electronics.
Driver, do you read me?
Driver, you passed through some sort of opening. We managed to hold it steady, but the energy expulsion is growing. We don't have much longer.
If you can hear this, you need to get back now.
Hey,
I'm working on it.
The gang's back together.
Tobias!
I never told you how grateful I was that you stayed behind in the zone with me. These years, best of my life. Foraging for mushrooms, slogging through swamplands, combing through hours and hours of terrible field recordings. Not a single moment wasted. Thank you. For everything.
It was all you. You made me feel capable. That anything was possible. That I wasn't some second-rate scientist. All my happiness was thanks to you. And I'm afraid of how I'll survive without you.
I'm not. You got this. You always have. Hey, Oppie. Alan sends his regards. And he wants to know why you haven't taken his advice yet. Driver. Is that a gumbaroo on your dash?
Yes, it is!
Oh, be damned.
Yes, it is! I put it on for you! I thought it was a
Bye.
Yeti, but it's a
Until next time.
gumbaroo.
Tobias!
Driver, if you could hear this, we can't keep the well stable for much longer. Wherever you are, come back.
I'm working on it. Just getting a little choked up. Warning, proceed to nearest evacuation point. I'm working on it. A gumbaroo, I don't know what that is. I'm running. Caution, warning. Yep. All the alerts. Restricted area, authorized personnel only, yep. Caution again. Ooh. High R levels facility, extreme caution advice. Okay. What are R levels? Radiation levels. Of course. Whee! Ow. God, I wonder how many TVs we've looked at in the last 10 minutes. Ah. Shocked tourist. Whoa. What is going on here? What happens if I throw my crowbar at you? What about this? Oh! What? Limb chipped engine? What is... They were throwing things to me. Plasma. Make the vacuum. Can I have this back? Oh, yay. Oh my god. Guys! This entire time I thought you were the enemy. I thought you wanted me out, but here you are. Giving me a freaking awesome engine. And mine's almost dead. Wow. This was meant to be. We're not gonna get rid of our old engine. Wow, does it take a lot of space? Wow, it's huge. Wow. Tourists! That's so nice of you. Thank you. I'll never say a negative word about you again. Here at the end of the world. Let's go. Well, put it in drive. What's over there?
Just a little longer. Hold steady, Francis. Keep those limb bases aligned.
Whoa.
001.
Whoa. Okay, that's good. Wow. Uh-oh. Ah! What's happening behind us? Oh no, there's meteors. Fragment. Ah! Okay.
The anchor field is wobbling. Oppie, anything we can do to
No.
stabilize things on your side?
Yeah.
Punching it as hard as I can.
No, bunnies. Bunnies, you're very cute. Oh, there's a lot of you. Evasive maneuvers. Oh wait, I have the shield thingy. Right? Whoa. Whee!
Francis, hold tight.
Uh-oh.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
The phase. It's de-syncing.
Ah! Got lots and lots of achievements. Oh, we're home. We're floating. We're floating. Whoa. We're back.
You made it back, driver. All in one piece, it looks like.
And no sign of the Remnant's energy signature anywhere in that car. You're free.
Wait,
But the
what?
car's maintained its link to you. Fascinating. We'll never know how far the Remnant's obsessions wormed into your head, but you should be safe from it getting any worse. In theory.
Oppie, I'm sorry. You didn't get to talk to Alan again.
We managed to pull off the near impossible. And the first thing you do is apologize?
Sorry. I mean,
Don't worry, it was Tobias's fault. He hogged the frequency all for himself yet again.
you heard him too.
I did. That means I didn't imagine that last conversation with Alan. And you know what else?
What?
That your theory was right. And Tobias called it. All that bluster, and he ended up showing us scientists a thing or two. Those moments we heard, they were all from the past. Being inside that well somehow allowed the Remnant to access those imprints and replay them. But Tobias's voice wasn't from the past, it was from somewhere else entirely.
But where? And how?
No clue. Do me a favor. Once you figure it out, don't bother telling me. I'm leaving the zone.
I'm sorry, what?
Alan came to tell me goodbye, and that I was forgiven 37 years ago. I didn't listen. So now, finally, I'm going to take his advice. I should have left the zone a long time ago.
But if we solve this, maybe there's a way to speak to him again.
I heard what I needed to hear. It only took me 37 years to listen. Anyway, all that sounds like a young scientist game. It's not for me anymore. Francis, you decide what to do from here. You can carry the torch and continue the research, or get out of this cursed place and find your own way. It's your decision. And driver, you're free now. You can do what you want from here. But if you'll allow an old woman one last hope, stay here with Francis.
There's so many more stories for the zone to tell. And the both of you are young enough to listen. My ears are bad. And I refuse to hear them. I've removed all access restrictions to my systems, Francis. The helm is yours.
Wait, I don't know if I can do this alone.
You're not alone. You've got clear eyes, ears open to the impossible, and the driver. Dr. Cook, driver. It's been a pleasure. This is Dr. Ophelia Turner. Signing off.
Oppie? Oppie! Really? Well, driver, if you don't mind sticking around with me.
Not
Oppie
at
was
all.
right. There's still so much of the zone that we still don't know about. But with your help, we can tell those stories. I'm no Oppie, but I'll do the best I can. You're no longer bound to the car, but it stayed with you and will continue to protect you as you travel the zone. Go on then. As long as you're willing to drive, I'm along for the ride.
Credits. We hit credits. I'm just kind of gathering my thoughts. I don't know how successful this game has been, sort of sales-wise, but there are so many things that I loved about it. Almost everything. I'm not even going to go into the things that I dislike because there's so little and it's barely worth mentioning. So the music has been amazing. The exploration, the creativity of the things that you find and all the anomalies, I mentioned that before, are so interesting. The loop of gathering materials and upgrading is incredible. I think if I were playing this game and not recording it, I probably would have unlocked everything. I rarely try to complete games 100%, but this feels like one of those games that I might end up doing. I might even end up recording more episodes. But for all intents and purposes, this is the last one for the story. And yeah, it was just I think probably my favorite part was, or like the favorite sort of ongoing theme of the game is the relationship between Francis Tobias and Oppie. Like it grew and changed, and it was just very sort of interesting to observe them reunite, get distant, fall apart, connect again, grow together, grow closer. The lore, sort of all the logbook entries were really fun. The humor was really good. I loved the humor. I don't have the best memory for things that I read, so it's kind of hard to put together a bigger image of this story. But I kind of feel like there's not supposed to be one big final answer to the game. There's not, the story wasn't leading up to what the hell's going on. The story was just leading up to, can we get out of the zone, which I think we can now, in a way, and can we no longer be bound to the remnant of this car that is going to make us go insane, which we've read in logbooks, and Oppie and them have told us that when somebody's bonded to a remnant, it eventually makes them insane. They lose their mind. And so we were able to stop that from happening, essentially free us. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't trying to solve all the questions or answer all the questions that the player might have. The game was more about the characters and what's going on in their lives. And we got closure for Francis and Tobias and Oppie as well, and her relationship with Alan. All in all, I just really love the game, and I don't see a lot of people talk about it. Most people that have talked to me about the fact that I'm playing it on the channel have told me that they've never heard of it before and don't know anything about it. So I would encourage everyone to play it. Even if you were watching these episodes, hopefully you just stopped at some point. I mean, hopefully you've already played it and you're not watching this and spoiling yourself. But if you did, thank you for watching. And all of you, thank you so much for watching. This was the first game that I started on the channel, and it's bittersweet to actually finish it because I've been having so much fun. It was a lot longer than I expected. What, 30 episodes? 30 some episodes we're at? But I enjoyed the entire time. The entire journey. So yeah, I hope you check out my other series and see you later. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.